Hey guys, how's it going? This is Sean back here with another video. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about some of the common mistakes that a lot of Japanese learners make. All right. And some of the words you may not know, but I'll break it down to bits and pieces for you. So, before we start, the background story is the reason I'm making this video is because I see it a lot with my coworkers that are still learning Japanese and also tourists. When they want to go to the hospital, what do they say, right? A lot of these mistakes occur when you're in Japan. So, basically, the first one I wanted to introduce is, guys, how do you say if X before we dive into it? Right, this is a question. How do you say if X? If you do X, drop a comment if you know. Okay, so we use the magic word but. Come on, please appear. There you go. But is the way we say if. Okay. There are a lot of different ways. Like some of my students told me, how about moshi? That's fine, right? But basically, we're just gonna move on with ba today. Okay. So when you want to say if you eat, we say tabereba if you eat or if you ate, right? The rule is uh, with the words that end with "du," you make it reba. So taberu, tabereba, neru to sleep, nereba if you sleep, right? So the mistake here is that instead of ba, if something, people tend to try to use the easy one, which is instead of saying if something, if you eat, a lot of people who are learning Japanese want to say after you eat because if is a difficult word. So they say things like, so this is a mistake, right? I taught you ba right here. They say things like tabeta ato ni or tabeta ato wa, right? If you want to say uh, you'll feel you will feel better after you eat. The reason, no, sorry, the answer is 今食べれば気分が良くなるよ。maybe maybe you haven't eaten anything in a while, and like if you're, I don't know, you're traveling, you need something in your stomach, right? You can just say 今食べれば良くなるよ, right? A lot of so the common mistake is they say 食べた後に良くなる or 食べた後は良くなる. This does not sound perfect, right? It's okay, it makes sense, but there's a better way to do it, right? So that's why I'm saying tabereba is a better way to do it. So some good examples are if you sleep, you'll feel better. Nereba kaifuku suru, right? Uh, great example of using ba. And instead of saying again, neta ato wa kaifuku suru or neta ato ni kaifuku suru. Nereba just sounds better. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So that's one. And so the next one is I'm gonna delete this. It's a very common one again. It's kara versus dakara. Where is it? There you go. Kara versus dakara. So this is a very common mistake as well. Number one, these two look the same, but kara and dakara are very different. So, for example, you can say, if you want to say it's cold, and that's why I want some hot coffee. You can say, 寒い。だからコーヒーが欲しい. Or you can actually also say, 寒いからコーヒーが欲しい. Now, what's the difference, guys? Drop a comment if you already know. So, I'm going to break it down. All right, guys, let's go. Dakara is used at the beginning of a sentence. It's a way to start a sentence. It's an independent sentence, right? Kara is used in the middle, and it's used when you want to connect a sentence. Got it, guys? So, of course, the kara is at the beginning of the sentence, so it becomes two different separate sentences. It's cold, and you want coffee, become two separate ones. Samui, it's cold. Dakara kohi ga hoshii. Dakara kohi ga hoshii. Versus kara can be in the middle. So you can say, Samui kara kohi ga hoshii. Right? Samui kara, right? This is how you use kara and dakara. Some other examples include, it's hot, so can you please turn the AC on? Right? Atsui. Dakara earcon tsukete. Right? Dakara comes at the beginning of a sentence. Or atsui kara earcon tsukete is also fine. Right? Remember, guys, pro tip. Dakara is always at the beginning. Kara is in the middle of a sentence. All right. I hope this information was helpful. And basically, these were a few mistakes and also a few steps to actually get over the hump. Actually, a lot of people are learning Japanese, but don't really sound good enough. Not to be too harsh on you guys because you guys are doing great. However, when I hear my coworkers make these mistakes, these are very common mistakes, and I just want to tell them because they're good people, and some close friends I do, and they really improve very quickly. But sometimes it's just when the same person makes the same mistake every day, it sounds like, it's just some things you should actually know rather than not knowing. So I wanted to introduce these mistakes in this video. All right, guys. So, anyways, if you want to learn Japanese more with us, you can go to the description below. We do free trials where we can get to know each other, and I'll know your level. And later, I can actually make a lesson plan for you to improve. So, anyways, if you're interested in that, please go to the description below and sign up for a free lesson if you want. The first lesson is completely free. You don't need to pay anything. All right. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'll talk to you in our next video. Bye bye.